Hello everybody and welcome back to Phil's Corner. Today we've got a really fun video because we're going to be unboxing this 2012 Portland Timbers Special Edition shirt. And this is a shirt which I've been really excited to open. I bought it on eBay a little while ago, but I've been waiting to get this new setup ready before I unbox this. And I'd love to hear, guys, from you about this new look, this new top-down camera that we've got here. Let me know if you like this, if you think this works for unboxing videos. If this goes down well, I might even do this for some of my What I'm Buying videos, that new series that I've recently started. But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts, and please leave a like if you enjoy this video. Of course, as you should know by now, you should be a subscriber as well to the channel, and you can also support me further on Patreon. Everything that you need is in the description. But let's get straight to this one. This, as I say, is the 2012 Portland Timbers third shirt or special edition shirt from that season. This is a shirt which had been on my radar a little bit, but I'd never seen one for sale until recently, as I say, when I was on eBay. And I found this for a pretty decent price. It came supposedly with the original box that you can see here. And as far as I can tell, all the original details are here. If I just show you quickly, you can see there, hopefully, the limited edition numbers. You can see here, this is box 1577 out of 2012. So there's only 2012 of these made. You see also it's an XXL, so it's a little bit big. But nonetheless, this is a box which I'm excited to crack into. As we go through this shirt, of course, I'll talk about the details, talk about what I like about the design. I will also maybe talk briefly about box shirts, what are some of the good things about box shirts, how this shirt maybe compares even to some of the modern box shirts that you get. But if we just start very quickly with the box, of course, I've mentioned already the detail on the side. Plain back there, some nice Adidas detailing on the sides there with the three stripes. And of course, the Portland Timbers crest there in full view. That is a wonderful crest. One of the most iconic designs in US football. But let's open the box, and we're just going to slide the lid off here to reveal, oh yes, here's the shirt. Now, we've also got a scarf as well. Let's get to these in a second. Let's just quickly look at this inside of the box. And you can see here a bit of a collage. What's really cool about Portland Timbers, like a number of the US sides, they've actually got a history pre-MLS. So you can see here shots of the early days of the club. Just seeing these images, look at these guys, they speak for themselves. You've got the iconic chainsaw there in the middle and all sorts of images from around the club's history. So that's lovely, but of course, this is the good stuff. Let's get now to the actual shirt, and I'll just pull this out on the table. Wow, I mean, this is an XXL, so it's pretty big. Might struggle to fit it in shot, but immediately what jumps out to me is the colours. Now, of course, Portland Timbers playing predominantly with green and yellow or green and gold on their kits, and white often used as a secondary colour. But what's really nice about this particular shirt is that shade of green. I absolutely love it. It's a very vibrant shade, and I believe this is a bit more similar to some of the early kits. Portland Timbers shirts in the modern era tend to be much more of a darker green, but this is a really vibrant shade. I think this is the old Alaska Airlines logo as well. I might be wrong on that, but I believe this is a retro logo. But this is so nice, guys. It has all the trimmings, of course. We've got the lovely old school MLS sleeve patch. I have a lot of fondness for this. It's a bit of a charming design. This is the kind of thing which just wouldn't get through modern brand guidelines, but it really does look good there, I think. And of course, you've got the flag patch, which was used on a number of shirts. I believe possibly all, if not most, of MLS shirts in the early 10s. Still got the tags, that's great to see. Of course, when you're buying a shirt on eBay, and especially like a special edition shirt, you're wanting to see the original tag, so that's great. Big inside neck detail there, which I believe is also on the front of the box, talking about the recycled nature of the shirt. But this is just lovely to look at, guys. It's a very clean base, and oh, I love this. Look at this patch here. This is a wonderful jot tag detail. This is the kind of thing which is often missing on special edition kits. Often on limited kits, you're missing some of these nice little extra details, and they help make a kit. And I must say, again, it is quite large, so it's hard to show you everything in one shot. But this is really ticking a lot of boxes for me. Look at the cuffs and the collar. Love seeing that kind of matching style. Literally the same width on those details. Small things like that help really add some nice touches. And the more I look at this, the more I'm spotting as well. If we flip the shirt over, oh, look at this. A name set in fantastic condition. And this is a player I've never heard of called Footy. I think that is an actual player, as far as I know. I did a quick bit of research when I bought it to make sure it wasn't a custom name set or anything like that. But I love this. This is of course one of the previous iterations of the MLS typeface, which again I think has a lot of quality. For me, MLS typefaces are typically some of the more interesting league-wide typefaces we've been getting. This one of course was used for quite a few years, and I love an obscure number as well. 98, not a typical number. That looks good. The condition, this is amazing. I must say the print quality and the condition is immaculate. And I love this detail on the back neck. Again, this shirt, the details are really, really stunning. Lovely little call out there with the Timbers, the old school Timbers logo. Just everything about this screams quality to me. And this is of course what you want to see with a special edition kit, guys. You don't just want to have your run-of-the-mill design. This has a very retro feel, but it's also the quality of the materials. Incidentally, actually, as well, if I just flip back to the front, and I'll show you guys on the bottom here, you can see that we've got the Adidas Full Motion label, and this is one of Adidas's player spec or player issue technology names at the time. So if you think kind of current Adidas, you have what's called Heat Ready. This usually denotes either the materials and or the construction. It can vary depending on the year. That's really cool to see. I know this shirt was released in 2012, but I think if this was to come out now in 2022, it would hold up very well. Probably the only thing I'd say I'd like to see more of is, I think now some crest and logo applications are a bit higher quality. So with the crest, you see some really nice plastic or TPU details, which kind of elevate it, I'd say, over the kind of patch style that we've got here. And the Adidas logo is a simple heat transfer, where again, player issue shirts now are much more interested in that department. But I mean, again, this is 10 years old, this is 2012, so we couldn't really have expected them to have looked that far in the future, of course. This is just great. And there's more, of course. If I just set the shirt aside for now, you can see we've got the cardboard insert, which is to wrap the shirt around. Look at that, really nice insert. That yellow is really popping there. That is great. We've got, wait, not one, but 2 scarves. Nice, I wasn't expecting 2. And there's a little bit of marking there, so this one probably was used, although it does have the tags. So that's really nice. 2 scarves there with tags still. I don't typically collect scarves, and it's currently the hottest day of the year. So the thought of wearing a scarf now is quite suffocating, but this is a really nice retro design. I love that. And of course, it's very in keeping with that retro style. We've got the colors in the same sorts of shades as the shirt, the old school Timbers logo. I wasn't expecting to get 2 scarves, but to get 2 is really nice, and they fit really nicely in the box. And guys, I have to say, I'm really happy with this. I'm really happy with the quality of the shirt, really happy to see the condition of it especially as well. And I really do think this design holds up well. And when you're spending a lot of money on a shirt, when you're spending big money to get a box shirt, a special edition shirt, you want to see all these details. You want to see the patches and the name set and all these details on the inside and outside of the shirt. And just as we finish talking about the design, I have to talk about these colors. This is such a nice set of colors for me. This is something which I'm more and more interested in. It's not just a colorway, but it's the shades of the colors used. And in this example, I think the shade of green is absolutely spot on. It really is a nice shirt. And guys, this is, as I said, the Portland Timbers 2012 third shirt, or 2012 special edition shirt. Wonderful piece of kit. And this is the kind of stuff which I love finding on eBay. It's not always easy to find. Of course, eBay is flooded with fakes, and anyone who's watched my eBay shirt hunting series will know how difficult it can be to find anything worth picking up. But this is the kind of stuff you can find, guys. If you're patient, if you take time to look through, you can get stuff like this. And if I just grab the box again, you can see there are only 2012 of these in circulation. And really, as we end, I want to kind of highlight this and talk about special edition shirts. One of the things which I think hasn't been as good in recent years is that a lot of shirts have come out and they've been marketed as special edition, limited edition, but they haven't been limited in number, or they have been limited in number, but they haven't included things like individual numbering on the kits and things like that. That really hurts the shirt from a collectability perspective, and things like a special edition shirt, which isn't really limited, in my mind, it's a bit of a frustrating thing, because again, you're paying more for these shirts typically, but if they're just going to be widely available, I don't think that really makes sense for anyone. In my mind, you either make it widely available and you don't try and market it as some sort of limited thing, you just call it a third shirt or a fourth shirt or whatever it may be. But I think if you're going to call it a special edition or a limited edition especially, make sure it is actually limited and make it special for the people who own it. Some people might come back and say, what about those that are just buying to then flip them? Or people who aren't fans who buy the kits? I think that's a separate issue which can be dealt in different ways. And of course, if you want to release a kit for the fans, you could do that. I think brands can do special edition shirts like this well, or they can do them badly. This, to me, is an example of it done well. It's a really special piece to own. It's got those nice design touches. It feels like Adidas have put some effort into this. The details are superb. The colours are really great. Even the box as well. It's a simple box, but it feels quality. It looks good. And I'm just really happy with this. So guys, that is the Portland Timbers 2012 Special Edition shirt. Let me know what you think of this unboxing. Let me know what you think of this new angle. And let me know if you'd like to see more kind of vintage unboxings like this. I call it vintage, it's only 10 years old. But these days, anything more than 5 years old is considered vintage, I think. But yeah, I personally would like to unbox more of these shirts. But let me know in the comments if you would or not. And of course, in the channel, we'll probably be doing some more current unboxings as well, if I can get hold of some more. We've done some on the channel recently. We did the Japan Special Edition shirt, we did the Dortmund Special Edition shirt last year. There'll be more to come, I'm sure. But yeah guys, hope you enjoyed this one. I will see you very soon for another video or live stream. Take care and all the best.